President-elect Trump's choice of Rex Tillerson as Secretary of State is controversial.
Usually you look in the Secretary of State for someone who has some level of diplomatic experience.
While Tillerson lacks diplomatic and political experience, as CEO of the ExxonMobil oil company, he's developed many friendly relationships with world leaders. He's received the Russian Order of Friendship Award and has close ties to President Vladimir Putin. That's raised concerns on Capitol Hill. Some think he's a bit too close to the Russians. The Tillerson nomination comes at a time when both Democrats and Republicans are calling for an investigation of alleged Russian meddling in the recent U.S. presidential election.
The Russians are not our friends. I hope that those who are going to be in positions of responsibility in the new administration share my view.
On The Daily Show, President Obama said Russian attempts to influence American elections dates back to the Soviet Union days. He says an investigation and report may prevent such actions in the future.
What they did here, hacking some emails and releasing them, is not a particularly fancy brand of espionage or propaganda.
But Julian Assange, the head of WikiLeaks, says Russia was not the source of the hacked DNC and Podesta emails released by his news organization during the presidential campaign. And some of those in the agency that oversees all U.S. intelligence, the Office of the Director of National Intelligence, reportedly disagree with the CIA assessment. Reuters reports they said the assessment that Russia acted to boost Trump over Hillary Clinton lacks conclusive evidence. And just days before the Electoral College electors meet next Monday to cast their votes making the presidential election final, at least 10 of them say they want a national intelligence briefing to determine if Trump is fit to serve. Critics say it's just another attempt by Democrats and some members of the Hillary Clinton campaign to delegitimize the Trump victory. And vote recount efforts are now over. Judges stopped the efforts in Michigan and Pennsylvania, and Trump gained another 131 votes after the recount in Wisconsin. Meanwhile, Trump is making his final choices for his White House team. He's chosen Goldman Sachs President Gary Cohn as his chief economic advisor. Cohn will be the third Wall Street executive to join the Trump administration. With a little more than 1 month to go until Inauguration Day, Trump has only a few cabinet picks remaining. Some of those selections are controversial, so he's likely to face ongoing attacks about the course he plans to set for his administration and the country in the days ahead. Gary Lane, CBN News.